This is Lily from Plantas y Más, and welcome to my channel. And there's tacos back there. Oop, the other way. Tacos back there laying down. So today's video, I want to talk to you about how I take care of and how I managed to figure out how to take care of my Maranta something. Maranta leuconeura. Maranta leuconeura. Yeah, the prayer plant. That's what it's known best as. These beautiful plants come from the forest of Brazil. And with that said, they require loads and loads and loads of humidity. I purchased these two plants at hertz.com, I don't know, a couple of months ago, I believe, or something like that. It's nighttime right now, so you see why they call it prayer plant, because her leaves are touching each other in straight up position. Kind of looks like two hands praying. She's progressed a lot faster and easier than she has. She had a little bit of damage and she lost some leaves, but she's progressing. She surely is progressing. I mean, you can find these plants at Lowe's or Home Depot. When I was looking for them, they weren't available, but recently I went to a Lowe's and a Home Depot and I see them in huge baskets filled. So I'm excited. I love small plants. Don't get me wrong, I love big plants too. But I love small plants because I get to see them and their growth, and I get to learn about their growth and their needs, and a little differently than when I have a full plant already, because I get to enjoy them from very small till they get super bushy and beautiful. So what I learned about these two, since they come from the forest of Brazil, they need a ton of humidity. This is how I figured out how to help mine develop and grow. This one has already put out 3 leaves for me under my care, and this one, she is now growing one right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's coming out. So I'm happy that she's finally doing something and moving forward. So I must be doing something right, at least in my environment. I live in Florida, but I keep them indoors. The leaves are pretty thin for these plants, for any Maranta or a Calathea, which they're related, so they have very similar care routines. So I have these two really far away from any window. You don't want to keep them in the dark either, but away from any window. They need light to be able to synthesize and photosynthesize, I mean, and be able to gain that energy to reproduce more leaves, to grow its leaves, to grow new ones and roots, etc., etc. To take care of itself. The energy it needs to take care of itself. So the type of potting mix I have for these guys, it's peat moss, perlite, and some regular potting mix. I see a little bit of bark, but not much in there. I mean, you don't want to have this media be too aerated, because like I said, it's a plant that really requires a lot of moisture. What I have near them is a humidifier, and on top of that, I keep their dirt pretty moist. Not soaking wet, but moist all the time. If I see they dry out, like the very, very top layer of it, I add more water. I water them again. I don't let them get too dry, because that's not good for them either. And the other things that I do is, in these containers that they're in, I have pebbles in there with water, which the water evaporates and helps add to the humidity around them. Remember, they come from a rainforest, so in a rainforest they don't get any direct light. They're always surrounded by other plants, a lot of humidity. It's constantly raining, so and they're lower in the ground. So yes, they love humidity. And this is what's going to help you grow yours really well. If you notice that the tips of the leaves or around the edges start turning brown, then probably means you're not giving it enough humidity to keep it sustained. So I would recommend, if you have these and you're struggling with them, don't let the dirt dry out. Give them a lot of humidity. Keep them close by a humidifier. If you have put a little tray of pebbles and or rocks and some water to help the humidity as the water evaporates. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. They're pretty simple to take care of, well, at least for me, because I love watching the plants. I mean, if you're a person that isn't too keen or do not have the time to be able to be on top of your plants all the time, then maybe it's not the plant to get because they do require, a bit more attention. They're a bit more finicky, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. You figure it out, and you know when you have to come and water these plants, when not to water, what to do, how much humidity to keep around it. And I also keep a fan going around them too, because even though they love humidity, they don't like stale air, and none of these plants do. None of the plants that we can get, because there comes the fungus and other issues that can develop from that. But anyways, that is it. That's all I wanted to tell you about how I care for my Marantas. And I want to thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, or you have any other tips or ways of how to take care of these guys or anything, please leave a comment below. I appreciate it. I love the communication back and forth. Please visit my Instagram, plantas.y.mas. And that is it, folks. One more thing. Hit the the little bell, ding, 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 the notification bell, so that you can get notified when I upload another video. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much. You have a great day. God bless you all. Bye.